Glad you're here at Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati, home of the Reds since 2003. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Chicago Cubs going up against the Cincinnati Reds. First pitch coming at you right after the break. On the mound for the Reds, Nick Lodolo. Base runners are tough to come by with him out there, Chris.
Yeah, this guy's been real stingy, man. Not allowing guys to play the game, just keeping them at home plate. I mean, just ridiculous. Someone with, I mean, he's dominating hitters. And a guy like this on the mound, one of the elite starters in the game right now.
And we are underway in game one of the series. Fastball for a strike. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Got him looking. Now one away.
Batting second, right fielder.
Here's a look at the Cubs lineup. And a big part of it, a guy with a great track record, Alex Bregman.
This guy had an on-base percentage of over 400 last month. That's just telling you he's taking his walks, he's getting his knocks, he's finding some holes. Everything just going really well for him right now. But don't overlook the fact that that happens because he's having consistently good at-bats.
At the plate, Seiya Suzuki. Suzuki getting the start in right. Batting second in today's lineup. So far this season, his on-base percentage is right around .370. Now the 0-1. And a foul ball. Nobody on his team has a better batting average than he does, Siggy. Here's the 0-2. Strike three, and that's two in a row.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top two guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the #3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2- or 3-run homer.
Two down, nobody on. Fastball for a strike. The 0-2. Swing and a ball popped in the air. That one gets down for a hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Definitely found a perfect spot. Those could be hard sometimes. We talked about in left field, you're kind of anticipating cheating in for a ball, hit something like that, that you can rob a little soft flare in front of you, but perfectly placed, so you reward the hitter with it.
Pete Crow-Armstrong, the next to hit, takes ball one. knocked in the air left field. And that is that. One hit, one left. And now the Reds will get their first opportunity. No score. Back here in Cincinnati. Now the starting pitcher in this one, Cade Horton. What should we keep an eye on here?
Very dominant his last time out, picked up the win, only allowed 1 run. These guys would love to see him back on his game in this one.
Stepping in, Kyle Stowers.
Right fielder, number
Stowers
33.
went deep in his most recent game. In for a strike, and 1-1. And that one hammered. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. And it's a double to start the bottom of the first.
Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
McLain.
So digging in, Matt McLain. That one's in there. It's 0-1. Man at second.
No.
Right through there for a strike.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Set down on strikes. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. They'll keep both their challenges. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. Still able to get it there in time. And even with his speed, they get the out.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. It's not a knock, but at the end of the day, it's a good at-bat.
Stepping in is the switch-hitting shortstop, Elly De La Cruz.
This situation, he's trying to get you to pop something up or jam you. That's a really good take, knowing you got an opportunity to drive in a run here.
The 1-0.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
This one in the air, center field. Crow-Armstrong has a beat on it. He's there. He's got it. Runner tags for home. The relay throw. Safe. And they take the lead.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at-bat. Got the job done.
So no one on after the sac fly. And Eugenio Suarez up to hit now. Suarez launched a homer in his most recent game. Chris, his batting average puts him in the top 10 in baseball right now. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Ball.
2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Got him looking for the K. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective. We move to the second here in Cincinnati. The Reds on top 1-0. You're watching Reds baseball on the Show, Ohio. Back back here at Great American Ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. Nico Hoerner will come up to hit. Close one, doesn't get the call. And that's ball one. Now one missed. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. It just shaved the zone. Still 2 challenges left for them. One, two now. And a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Here's Alex Bregman. Fastball for a strike at 95. Strike 2.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so a changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
On the ground, and it finds its way through for a hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Back-to-back singles. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Swanson digs in. Going well. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way.
Oh, that ball finds its way to the outfield. A base hit. Save. In comes the run from second. We're tied at 1.
Well, we're starting over again, all tied up. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
First and second, no outs. And now it's Miguel Amaya.
I'm liking what I've seen from him at the dish lately. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one.
That one at the knees for a strike.
Inside.
Traffic on the bases with one already in here at the top of the second. Right through there for a strike. And that's a strikeout looking. And that is a big first out.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Two aboard with one out. And now the batter is Carson Kelly.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
That's a strike across the top of the zone. Strike on the inside corner.
I understand you want to try to gauge that guy's fastball, but you also have to be aggressive and ready to hit in your zone. Now you're in a tough spot.
2 on, 1 out. Battling here as he fouls it away. Tied up here in the early going. Towards first. To Elly at second for 1. Back to the pitcher covering. It's a double play. Nicely done, and that'll do it. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. All even at 1 apiece. It's an NL Central showdown, right? Bottom half of inning number 2. Nathaniel Lowe steps in with an OPS that's been through the roof. Power and patience in one package. An impressive list.
He's doing damage and getting on base. That's rare. The kind of balance every manager wants, and the stats prove his worth.
See right.
His discipline at the plate makes the power play even bigger too, Singy.
Yeah, he's a problem top to bottom. OPS can tell you a lot, and in this case, it's spot on. He's a big-time weapon for this offense.
Hauls it in for the out.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
Next for Cincinnati, Sal Stewart.
Ball.
The heater is clearly giving him trouble early on in this one. I want to see him ready to swing against that pitch just a little more often.
Swing and a ground ball. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this. In now for the Reds, Will Benson. 2 hits in the game last night. Line drive, base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds it second with 1 gone.
Back-to-back base hits. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
Here's the catcher, Tyler Stephenson. And that one is in for a strike. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Bottom half of inning number 2.
Way to lay off that pitch down. He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Next offering in there for a strike. That is strike 2.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
And that one is downstairs. And the count is 2-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Fastball, and he gets out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
That ball is foul, and the pressure is building. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. And that'll load the bases.
Pretty good spot on the outside, but just couldn't quite clip the zone. That's a stone-cold take.
And ready to hit now for Cincinnati. TJ Friedl. Golden opportunity right here. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Way back there, it's got a chance. And he brings it into the warning track. Runners tag up from second and third. In to score from third. And a 2-1 ball game now.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
Stowers in the box now. Takes strike one.
Well, in an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
2 on, 2 outs.
Ball one.
That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. Sets him down looking. They limit the damage here. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. We played 2 full. It's the Reds 2 and the Cubs 1. This is Reds baseball on the Show, Ohio. Welcome back, and coming off a series where the pitching was outstanding, we take a look at those numbers. Foul ball there. On the ground to third. Over to Lowe. And 1 away in the top of the third.
Up next for the Cubs, right fielder Seiya Suzuki.
Seiya Suzuki, the next Cub to hit. Struck out swinging his first time.
Hike.
The 0-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. The 0-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Here's the 0-2. Swings through it for the K. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Well, he really filled up the strike zone in that at bat until that final pitch. And as a hitter, you sense that they're coming after you, not dancing around the strike zone. They want to attack, and so you kind of get into swing mode, and you have to protect the plate. That's when you become really susceptible to something that makes you chase, and that's exactly what happened right there.
Next to hit, Michael Busch. In the air to left center, Benson on his way over. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. Nothing happening there for the Cubs. They're down 2-1. Welcome back as we take a check of the current standings.
Second baseman Matt McLain.
No.
His stolen base numbers this season are good enough to put him top 5 in baseball, Siggy. And that is out of play.
A healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
And that gets the inside corner for a strike. Got him. That K is his third of the game.
Really nice job working both sides of the plate for that strikeout. Started him off inside, then away, back inside again, and that one set him up for that last pitch on the outside part of the plate that he just swung right through. Pretty smooth sequence right there.
Now here is Elly De La Cruz. Drove in a run with a sac fly his first time up. And that is downstairs. And that's ball one. Fouled off left side. He's been one of the best players in the league at driving in runs, Singy. His RBI numbers are good enough to be top 5 in all of baseball. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see.
Elly looking to steal. Pitch in for a strike. Save. De La Cruz gets his first steal of the game. One out and a runner at second here in the last half of the third. Strike 2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Man at second. What a stop. Fires to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
Up next for the Reds, first baseman, Nathaniel
Lowe up to hit. He's 0 for 1. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in game 1 of this 3-game set. And a 1-1. In the air, left field. Happ under it. And that's the third out. So 1 hit is all they get. 3 innings complete. It's the Reds 2 and the Cubs 1. It's an NL Central showdown right here on MLB The Show. Start of the 4th. So now it's the Cubs hitter in the 4-hole, Pete Crow-Armstrong. Fastball for a strike.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
Inside.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. The 2-2. And
ball.
Downstairs. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And a payoff pitch. Struck him out without a swing. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Here's Nico Hoerner. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Line to second, snagged on the bounce. To first, and very nicely done for the out.
Up next for the Cubs, third baseman Alex Bregman.
Now it's Alex Bregman. Picked up a base hit to center his first time up. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. And that'll do it. Cubs down quietly, and they trail it here 2-1. Back here in Cincinnati, in now for the Reds, Sal Stewart.
He hasn't played like a rookie this year, that's for sure. I questioned if his power would translate right away, but he's been blasting home runs since he got here.
Fastball in for a strike. 0-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Going 2 now. Stays alive. The 0-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Good job to fight that one off. Outside. Now 1-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Rolled over to third. The throw to first. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th.
Up next for the Reds, left fielder Will.
Now here is Will Benson. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Right through there for a strike.
Well, I didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake. Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand. Probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch. So got to stay ready for it.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Well struck right field. Out of here. He nails one out to right. His 12th of the season, and they tack one on the board. It's 3-1.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Here comes Craig Counsel, and we're going to see a pitching change. Cade Horton gives way, and he's not going to be happy with himself. New pitcher on the mound in a moment. New pitcher on here, Cole Sands.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
One down. Now at the plate, Tyler Stephenson. Walked his first time. And that's in for a strike. Sands on the mound for the 40th time this season. And he was a 5th-round pick back in 2018. That misses. Ball 1. Movement in the bullpen. Hunter Harvey up and throwing for manager Craig Counsel. The 1-1. He swings and fouls one off. 1 out, bases empty, and a run in. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Out towards right center field. Suzuki should have this one. Out number 2.
Up next for the Reds, center fielder.
And now the center fielder, TJ Friedl.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
That's a hit. So now back to the top of the order.
Up next for the Reds.
So back to the top of the Reds lineup. Now it's the right fielder, Kyle Stowers. 1 for 2. The 0-1. See the velocity, 97 with that fastball. And a ground ball to first, and it goes just foul.
Ball.
Here's a 1-2. And that one is lifted in the air. Crow-Armstrong on the move. That is the inning. 1 for the Reds on the homer. And this is now a 3-1 ball game. Back here at Great American Ballpark, Dansby Swanson stands in.
Dansby Swanson.
In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
You know, these Cubs just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
The 0-2. And that's a strikeout looking. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
Well, that's not the best 2-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and You just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
Amaya batting with one down, takes a strike. The Reds up by 2, and we're at the top of the 5th. Fights it off. He'll see another. Goes down looking for the strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7. And he'll challenge that called strike. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. So they've still got both their challenges. The 1-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. There's a line drive to left field. 2 away.
Up next for the Cubs, catcher Carson Kelly.
Carson Kelly, the next Cub to hit. He's 0 for 1.
Strike!
Up the middle, McLain handles, throws to first. Inning over. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Score holds. It's 3-1.
Get it right, get it right. Oh, got to. Hold on, this is where I belong. I wanna
Back now to start the bottom of the 5th and taking over on the mound, Kyle Bradish.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
Here's the second baseman, Matt McLain.
Second baseman, Matt McLain.
No, that's down.
The 1-1. And a big swing and a miss.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there. It just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle 2 strikes.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Gets him. 1 away on a drop, 3rd strike.
Kind of muffed that strikeout pitch right there. I'm not sure if he got crossed up or tied up, but either way, good composure to recover and finish the out at first. That's a play you could easily panicked on and throw into right field.
So up next, Elly De La Cruz. Hit on the ground to the right side. Oh, look at the stop. Takes it himself, and he got him. Nicely done at first for the out.
For the Reds, designated hitter, Eugenio.
2 down, bases empty. Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
No.
That misses. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Ball 2.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
2 down, nobody on. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Up next for the Reds, first baseman.
Here's Nathaniel Lowe. That one is absolutely belted, carrying well. And it one-hops the wall. And a double puts runners at second and third with 2 out.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it. And that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
So digging in, Sal Stewart. And there's a foul ball. Two on, 2 outs. No. Close, but called a ball. And now it's even 1-1. Base hit, 1 run is in. Throw in holds that trail runner at third base. They're at the corners with 2 away.
Comes through with the RBI. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out flying and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Will Benson, the next to hit for the Reds. He's already homered in this game. Yeah, that's fouled off. Got him swinging for the K. Good job at damage control right there. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now a 4-1 ball game. It's an NL Central showdown right here on MLB The Show. Back in the ballpark, let's take a look at some of the moments that stand out to us. And now, Ian Happ.
For the Cubs, left fielder Ian Happ.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
Next offering is fouled back. Struck him out looking.
Up next for the Cubs, right fielder
Seiya Suzuki, the next to hit. Cruising on the mound right now, but a dangerous hitter here in this spot. A guy with some slug to him. Smoked on the ground a second. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Now, Boog, I don't have the numbers to back this up or anything, but I think pitchers who tend to rack up a bunch of strikeouts sometimes end up with more errors behind them in the field just because the defenders aren't as involved in the game. They're not as sharp, and who knows if that played any factor there, but I think there could be something to it.
Suzuki over at first with one away. That one is absolutely belted. See you later. A 2-run blast. And they cut into the deficit.
With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Pete Crow-Armstrong down. His dad, Matt, grew up a huge Cubs fan and passed that fandom along to PCA. When Pete was a young kid, he'd either have his dad take him out back to play baseball, or he'd put him in front of the TV and watch the Kerry Wood 20 strikeout game from 1998. Two runs across in the inning, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Out to short. Over to Lowe, and now 2 gone.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
So here's Hoerner now. That one hammered, but pulled foul. And that drops in for a strike.
Well, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. On the ground, right side, and it gets by him.
Up next for the Cubs, third baseman.
So man aboard. Here's the third baseman, Alex Bregman.
Ball, with the tie run at first base, he's looking for something he can get a lot of barrel on, drive it into a gap, and score that run from first base.
Hoerner on the go. Pitching for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close.
Well, that steal right there is wanting to take advantage of having a really good hitter at the plate. Now they've got a much better shot at bringing home a 2-out RBI.
Man on second, 2 down. That's to third. Tosses to first. That's the inning. Cubbies edge closer on this long ball. It's now a 4-3 ball game.
So what's the win without a comeback? So what's the win without a comeback? Hustling every day to win. Now you win this in a comeback. Not the winner.
Back here in Cincinnati, bottom of the inning.
Really important time for a shutdown inning. The last thing they want to do is give up the runs they just scored. Man, that'll steal the momentum. They're hoping to make quick work of this half inning. Well, these Reds, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. 8 of their hits came off the bat at 90 miles per hour or harder. These guys are not getting fooled right now.
There's a swing and a drive. A dive, and he can't haul it in. Now he'll turn for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. And he's got a leadoff triple.
Pitch was away, and he did exactly what you're supposed to do with it. Drive it the other way. Just go with the pitch.
Runner at third, nobody out. TJ Friedl, the next to hit for the Reds.
Really nice swing in his last at bat. Shot a line drive into center field.
Makes the catch, 1 down.
Big first out of the inning because it keeps the runner at third. They don't score on the play, and that was the goal. Now you have to do it a few more times before you're completely out of this jam.
So the batting order turns over. Next for Cincinnati, Kyle Stowers. 1 for 3. This one in the dirt, and well done to keep it close. The 1-0. And he hits a ground ball right side. Hoerner. There for the out. Runner scores from third.
So important to really lock in on an at bat like this. It seems easy with the infield back, but you've got to make sure you put the ball in play. Put it on the ground, brought that run in.
Down the number 2 hitter, Matt McLain. 0 for 3 in this one.
Ball 1.
Two down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Late on that fastball. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Up with it, fires to first. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. We're through 6 full. It's the Reds 5 and the Cubs 3. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Pierce Johnson.
Well, he's having an excellent season so far. ERA is under 2. A lot of flexibility coming out of the bullpen.
And here comes Dansby Swanson.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little bit here.
And fires in a fastball at 95.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
Outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
The 1-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. This one in the air right field. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Round second, digging for third. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now, there are several ways that they can get this run across.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Miguel Amaya, the next Cub to hit. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
Don't be surprised, a ball on the ground to the corners, that they come home with the baseball instead of going to first base.
The Reds trying to protect a 2-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Base hit into the outfield. And that puts the tying run on base.
Well, back within one as he brings home the run. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down.
So up next for Chicago, Carson Kelly. And the 1-0. Runner takes off. Oh, great stop. Over to first. And they get the out.
Up next for the Cubs, left fielder Ian Happ.
So now with one away and a man at second, Ian Happ up to hit. And time is called for a mound visit now. Big moment in this game, so they'll talk it over. Intentional walk coming here, and that sets up the double play possibility with one away and runners at first and second. High leverage spot, and here is Seiya Suzuki.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog. Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to continue, finish off this hitter.
One out. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball one. Challenge from behind the dish here. And that one did find the strike zone. They'll keep both their challenges. So up next, Michael Busch. He's already homered here in this one. And now Terry Francona makes his way out of the dugout towards the mound, and he'll make a change. Pierce Johnson is done, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming up. We'll be back in a minute. So a new arm out of the bullpen for the Reds, Sam Moll.
He's averaging more than 1 hit allowed per inning pitched this season, and that's not where you want to be at all. So we'll see how he does here.
Swing and a foul out of play. Two on, 2 outs.
Ball,
Just
no.
missed. Late with the swing there.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. The 1-2. Got him looking for the strikeout. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
They watching, they witnessing, got a record, I break it like Guinness. Oh yeah, he's top of the league. Oh yeah, don't play with it, kid. You know what the time is, checking the wrist. I'm back on assignment.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Shelby Miller.
And this is his 40th appearance of the season, so he's starting to log a decent amount of work this year.
Now it's the shortstop, Elly De La Cruz.
Tell him don't play with my time. Tell him get back in the line. Get good at your line. You know I'm a star. Look up at the sign. Oh yeah, it's top of the league. Oh yeah, don't play with the kid. You know what the time is. Checking the wrist. Checking the wrist. You know what the time is.
That one ripped right center field. That's got a chance. And that's going to bang against the wall. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
As soon as that one shot off his barrel, he was thinking extra bases. Really nice job of getting the bat out front, but not hooking around it or rolling over. Just kept the swing on plane and smoked that thing into the gap.
Digging in, Eugenio Suarez. Fastball for a strike. 0-1. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. And that just scraped the zone. The call is overturned. Still 2 challenges left for them. Man at second. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Such a challenge when a guy's got great velocity. He's throwing a slider over 90 miles per hour. You want to be ready to hit that fastball, but that late break just eats you up every time.
In now for the Reds, Nathaniel Lowe. He's trying for third. Strike in there. And that's a stolen base, not even close. And the league leader in stolen bases does it again.
I think he surprised everyone in the ballpark, and especially the pitcher. It wasn't a great lead there, but when he took off, I think he caught him off guard. Nice job to get to third.
Here comes the 0-1. And a strike on the outside edge.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Pitch misses. Ball 1. De La Cruz stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Ground ball right side, and that's just foul. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. 1-run game, 1 out, 1 on. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Big strikeout right there, and that kind of takes the pressure off the defense a bit. Infield was in, so now they can move back, give themselves more time on a grounder to make a play. A lot more ways to work out of this and strand that runner at third now.
At the plate, Sal Stewart.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. Now a pop-up on the infield. And that is that. Reds lead 1. They lead at 5-4.
Business.
back at the ballpark as we take a check of the bullpen so far this season.
It's been a long while. I got it on pin, a living bankroll. I'm my own pillar. I've been on feeling.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Looking to get the tying run on base. And fouled off. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down one. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
Nico Hoerner, the next Cub to hit, known for his late inning heroics. Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Graham Ashcraft into the game. He has a great slider with tons of movement. And that one fouled off. Next offer in there for a strike. That's strike 2.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Now a screamer into the outfield. And that one hops the wall. As the tying run is forced to stop at second.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. A chance now to even the score and maybe extend this game.
Dangerous hitter at the plate in Alex Bregman. Knee high, that's in for a strike. Ball one there. Tying run at second base. And we're in the top of the 8th. That one close, ruled a ball. Ball 2.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
That one fouled hard the other way. So the tying run at second. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Ground ball up the middle. Over to Lowe. Got him.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
And now it's Dansby Swanson. On the ground to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Cubs lead 1. They trail it 5-4. Bottom of the 8th. In now for the Reds, Will Benson. The 0-1. Right through there for a strike. Foul ball, still 0-2. On the ground, right side. Throws to first. One gone to the bottom of the 8th.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
Tyler Stephenson, the next to hit for the Reds. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2.
Quickly in an 0-2 hole, you're going to have to give something up here in terms of power if you want to put the ball in play with any authority.
Here's the 0-2. Up the middle, and that chance handled. Slings to first in time.
First of all, that's just a nice job to even get to that ball, and then even more impressive was the throw. Off balance, had to try to in the air, get his shoulders turned, and make a strong throw. Does show off the strength of the arm. We're usually used to seeing that kind of arm strength from the shortstop.
Here comes Craig Counsel, and we're going to see a pitching change. Shelby Miller done for the night. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. Pitching change here, Daniel Palencia.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
Two outs, base is empty. Next for Cincinnati, TJ Friedl.
Ball.
The 1-0. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Two down, nobody on. Swings and misses, and one down below the zone.
This guy's sink has so much drop at it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Got him. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. It's the Reds 5 and the Cubs 4.
100% now. I'm ready. 100% now. Yes, I'm ready. Eyes wide open. I'm ready to move.
Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Emilio Pagan.
I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can, so it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Chopped left side, De La Cruz. Gets it to first, and they get the leadoff man in the 9th.
It's such a great feeling when a team can rely on their shortstop to make a play like that. It builds up confidence for everyone on his team. It might even inspire a few more web gems before the game is over.
Kelly at the plate now, and that's strike 1. One down, base is empty here in the 9th. Line drive, base hit. Around first and hustling for second. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
He was all over that one. And now a crucial opportunity to tie up this game with another base hit.
Next to hit, Ian Happ.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. When you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Can't get to it, and this should score the run. Here comes Kelly. Now a relay to the plate. He'll score. It's 5-5.
Huge at bat to bring home the tying run at this point in the game. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
So digging in, Seiya Suzuki. There's a swing and a miss. Man at second. That one is absolutely belted. And gone! The two-run shot, and the Cubs have the lead now. It's 7-5.
You're not going to be able to wipe the smile off his face for a while, Boog. He just changed the game. Sometimes we say it's a sinker that didn't sink. Well, that was a splitter that just didn't split. Kind of like a BP fastball. And when you throw that pitch, don't expect to get it back. You're getting a new baseball from the umpire.
This ball's chopped to the ground. Over to Lowe. And there are 2 outs.
Up next for the Cubs, center fielder Pete Crow-Armstrong.
2 down, base is empty. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Pete Crow-Armstrong. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Got him. Out number 3. So they get 3 and jump ahead late. To the bottom of the 9th we go. Top of the order, due up. The Cubbies out in front, 7-5. You're watching Reds baseball on the Show, Ohio.
Now pitching for the Cubs.
We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Joan Duran.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
Back to the top of the order now. Leading off, Kyle Stowers. Line drive to short and caught. 1 pitch and 1 out.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Terry Francona bringing a bat off the bench. Noel V. Marte looking to start something with 1 gone. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Up next for the Reds, the shortstop.
Now, Elly De La Cruz.
Drove it off the wall last time, just missed out on a home run. Probably this is a real tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground. And there's 2 down. So they're down to their final out. Now it's the DH, Eugenio Suarez.
Catch the ball.
The tying run at the plate. Hit on the ground to short. Swanson. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Cubs take game 1 of the series on the road.
Well, all game, this team had to battle with that 10th man. Those fans making a lot of noise, but they took the lead in the 9th inning, quieted things down, but were able to get those final 3 outs in the bottom half as well. Just a very well executed ball game.
A 7-5 final score in this one. The Cubs go home a winner. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
I'm gonna break the code, young Canada. We just pray that we get old. My is gone. If they was not in the field, I won't put their name in the song. I've been in the zone, calling my name from jail, just praying they pick up the phone. Try to get to come get it with me. If they was too busy, I'll get it alone. Watch how you approach, young and a ghost. I'm blessed like I run with the Pope. If I'm on a yacht, got my on the boat. I'm not like you, they wanna be broke. When it got cold, I'm one of the cold. My uncle was tripping, he wanted some. I'm trying to be the richest little you know. This paper get thrown, see who pick up the most. I was with mama, didn't know. This might be the realest I never wrote. I got it, just know it fit inside my coat. So many feelings spilling out my soul. Ran out of, we was soaked. I'm just being modest, I could get it low. Don't care who the hottest, this is low. Pull up and pop.